Good morning, everyone. This is Al Rodee. This is 8 for 8. I'm in beautiful downtown Halifax, Nova Scotia, standing in my backyard on a holiday morning and feeling extremely blessed to be here and be able to spend a nice quiet day with my family and hear the birds squeaking around me and chirping. And the sun is out. Probably not quite as warm here as it is in Little Rock, but it's plenty warm to go swimming and have a wonderful day. Welcome to Beverly, who just joined us for the first time today, and I hope she gets her money's worth. Today I want to talk about loving yourself to the point of spilling over. This is a concept I've been introducing to. It just kind of popped into my awareness, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago or so. I've been introducing it to my Tuesday night EFT tapping group. And this idea of, we try to be kind. Most of us are kind. Most of us are gentle. Most of us are caring. Most of us want to be generous and help others. Yet a lot of times we, rather than do that through a spirit of having so much love that we have extra love to give away, it's more like we do it because it makes us feel better when we help other people. And yes, it does. It's a wonderful, generosity is a wonderful way to raise your vibration and help yourself feel happier. However, I really think that what's meant for us is that we love ourselves to the point that we love ourselves first, foremost, and forever. That's what Hugh Len says in Ho'oponopono. First, foremost, and forever, or first, last, and always. I always use the analogy about when you're on the airplane and there's some sort of a problem and the oxygen masks come down. They always say, put your mask on first before you try to help anyone else, because if you're not getting enough air, you can't help anyone else. And I think that's really, if you don't have enough love for yourself, I'm not sure that you can truly be of service to someone else. And so we have to start with ourselves and love ourselves enough so that we get to a point where you're just so excited about life, you're so enthusiastic, you're so inspired, everything is just so wonderful that everywhere you go you kind of push around this energy of love and happiness and joy and peace. Now, it's not possible to do that all the time. It's not possible to be enthusiastic and inspiring all the time. But if we have that love at our core, if we give ourselves permission to love ourselves, if we stop beating ourselves up. Jill Bolte Taylor, in her book called My Stroke of Insight, which I'm reading now and I highly recommend, Jill Bolte Taylor, My Stroke of Insight, says that 99.99% of all of ourselves want us to be joyful and happy, but there's that 0.1% that just is excited about finding all the doom and gloom and finding all the problems in our lives. And so we can speak to those cells just as well as we can speak to the rest of the cells in our bodies and ask those cells to take a break or to be kind of managed throughout our day. Okay, you doom and gloom cells, I want you to, you're going to have 20 minutes in the morning to complain and whine and worry about everything, and you're going to have 20 minutes at night to complain and whine and worry about everything. And then, at the end of the day, all of the rest of the time, I am joyful and filled with peace and joy and love and gratitude and forgiveness. So maybe we could do a little bit of a tapping round on that, and starting on the karate chop point. Even though I don't love myself enough, I choose to love myself to the point of spilling over. I love myself deeply and completely. Even though I worry and complain and whine and think about all the things that are wrong in my life, I choose to do that consciously, be aware of it, and shut it off very quickly, as I'm on a path to loving myself to the point of spilling over. Even though I feel disconnected from spirit sometimes, I choose to reconnect whenever I remember. I stop beating myself up the minute I notice that I'm doing it. I forgive myself the minute that I notice that I'm being hard on myself. And I choose to fill myself with peace and joy and love to the point of spilling over, top of the head. Even though I have frustration and anger and fear and concern, I choose to manage that, to recognize it, and turn it off as quickly as I can, inside eye. I choose to be loving and grateful and happy to the point of spilling over, outside eye. I choose to love and accept myself deeply and completely with all of my cells, with all of my thoughts and feelings, with every breath I take, under the eye. I am filled with peace and joy. I am blessed with good fortune. I am free of pain and illness. My blood and chi, my blood and energy are flowing smoothly, under the nose. I love you, on the chin. I'm sorry, on the collarbone. Please forgive me, under the arm. Thank you. So I hope that had some resonance with you. I was just checking the clock for you, those of you who were wondering what the silence was about. And sometimes I like to take a deep breath, and actually I'll ask you to take a deep breath right now. It's a beautiful day in downtown Halifax, Nova Scotia. This is Al for Al. This is Al for Al. That's good. This is this is Al Rodee. I love you. Thank you so much for coming on this call, and we'll see you next week on 8 for 8. Don't forget, if you haven't yet gone to our icebluecleaning.com website, I think you can find a link to it on the 8 for 8 website. And look forward to your postings on Ice Blue Cleaning as well. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.